Yo, this is a super meaningful lesson from Parshat Lech Lecha. Look, the whole Parsha is packed with incredible stories and deep understandings, but this one thing in 15:5, woo, so deep. So at the end of the Parsha, God tells Abraham this famous line that we've all heard. He says, count the stars. Now, if you want to get really trippy, Chassidus says that if you look at the grammar, the words are habetna shamayma, and that actually means look down. So the interpretation means that God actually took Abraham, like plucked him off the beach, took him into Shamayim, and now he's in the cosmos, in the universe, and he says to Abraham, count the stars. Now, if you're being logical, that's an impossible task. That's impossible. It's impossible. Abraham was still just a human, right? And God's telling him to count the stars. Especially, he's like, imagine you're in the middle of the Milky Way and God says to you, count the stars. It's impossible. But what does Avraham Avinu do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And at this point, God says to him, if you can count them, ko yeh zarecha. Not if you can count them and be successful in listing to me 8,007,150,000,000 stars. But if you're willing to begin an impossible task that I, God, have given you, so will be your children. So will be your children. And we see this today in our nation, in our people. God has given us impossible tasks, and we just go ahead and we get started with faith that God's going to help us through. And we're literally carrying the legacy of Avraham Avinu in doing so. Super profound, super deep. Avraham Avinu, Padre querido, Padre bendito, luz de Israel.